two-ranked bantamweight contender, Kayla Harrison.
Kayla Harrison attempting to make, I should say, let's give it a few seconds here, making 135. There it is, 135.0 for the first time in her career. I mean, that right there is the first most important thing for her to have success.
Amanda, who do you got this weekend, and who would you rather fight after the fight's over?
I have Kayla by decision, and honestly, I'm a champion, you know? Either one, I'm gonna be ready for.
You were talking about how if Kayla Harrison wins, you would come back and fight her. If Juliana wins, would you still come back and entertain a third fight with her?
Definitely. I miss you so much. My baby's big now, so she always sleep at night. We have trouble at home, so I was very concerned about that because we need sleep as a fighter. We need sleep. We need rest. And now my baby's big, and I'm ready to go. Kayla or Juliana, I'm gonna be ready. Actually, I'm ready to stay here. So we're gonna take the belt back. I'm gonna defend as long as possible. As long as my body can handle, I'm gonna be here. Okay. So let's go.
John? Now that she's come in the UFC and she's actually won the belt and fought her way up, and Amanda, people respect what Amanda did here. So I agree with you. It felt big. It was a badass day, and it was all organic. That was fake. We had no intentions of her going up into the octagon. I actually had to tell the guys to let her up. They weren't even letting her in. So yes.
Kayla Harrison called her out. Amanda Nunes stared her down. Dana White teased it. But now the mega fight might be dead. Kayla Harrison is ready to fight right now. Amanda Nunes is already back in the testing pool. But the UFC just told both of them, no fight unless you play by the rules. And here's the twist. Those rules, they can be bought off for a small fee. At least that's what Kayla said. But now it looks like Dana White refused. And the question is, why? Today we break down the beef, the testing pool controversy, and whether Amanda Nunes is making a huge mistake by coming back at all.
Kayla, there she is.
What's up, guys?
Are we any closer to you versus Amanda?
Soon.
Soon. What, you think Madison Square Garden in New York, or?
Maybe, if she's ready.
So is Amanda back in the testing pool?
I think so. I think she just got tested.
Oh, that's what's up. Hey, well, you're the go, and it was nice talking to you. Thank you.
So much.
Appreciate you.
At UFC 318, Kayla Harrison didn't just win the belt. She hijacked the entire division. She made it crystal clear, I don't care about the 6-month testing wait. I'll pay the fee. Let's fight now. But here's the catch. The UFC isn't under USADA anymore. They've got their own program now. And Dana White, he could have bent the rules, but he didn't.
And just wondering if you saw Amanda Nunes' reaction to
I did. I like it. I thought she retired too soon anyway. I like that she's intrigued by this fight. I love it. I think she's the GOAT in all combat sports, female. So if Kayla can get in there and win a title, it would absolutely be fun to see her come back and try to grab it again. And then it's one of those things, and she's brilliant. She's brilliant for this because she's already looked at as the GOAT, right? And then you have this scary new woman that comes in and she destroys Holly Holm. Can she win the title? Can she get through Pena and Raquel? And if she does, for her to come back again and then possibly win this fight, it's impossible to deny her.
He was tempted, but someone, maybe the lawyers, maybe the money guys, said no.
135, the official weight for the champion Amanda Nunes. 135 pounds, the official weight for Irene Aldana.
Amanda Nunes retired at the top, double champ, on her own terms. But now she's back in the testing pool. She's even passed her first drug test already, but don't celebrate yet. That means no fight until January 2026 unless she gets an exemption. And it looks like the UFC won't give her one. The dream fight with Kayla, delayed, maybe even denied. So why come back at all? Here's the part the UFC won't show you. After a year, I started having anxiety. I didn't want to be here. That's right. The lioness broke mentally. Retirement didn't free her. It destroyed her. She said she needed structure, needed purpose, but now she's risking her entire legacy just to feel normal again. Just ask Henry Cejudo how that comeback went.
If your wish doesn't get granted of Amanda coming back to fight you, How big do you really think that Kayla Harrison fight could be? Because if we're honest, I mean, she does have a lot of hype around herself. You just got the belt back, so how big could that fight be in your opinion?
Yes, if Amanda cowers away again and does not come back and fight me, then yes, you're absolutely right. Kayla brings a lot of eyeballs and a lot of attention to the sport, and I love that.
Kayla isn't Pena. She isn't Aldana. She's a judo killer, and she just dominated a former champ in her UFC debut. Nunes may have the GOAT status, but Kayla has youth, hunger, and zero respect for legacy. She's calling out Nunes like she's just another stepping stone. Kayla Harrison says, "I'll fight her now. Pay the fee. Let's go. I'll whoop her ass." Here's the dark reality. This fight may never happen. Nunes can't fight for 6 months without an exemption. Kayla doesn't want to wait, and Dana White's not budging. So what happens now? Do we get Nunes versus Pena 3, or does Kayla Harrison move on and call out Valentina Shevchenko, Zhang Weili, or even a men's division fighter just to keep the hype alive? So let's get real. Is the UFC protecting Amanda Nunes by not letting her fight early? Should they let Kayla Harrison pay to skip the testing rules? Or is Dana White secretly hoping this whole mess just goes away? Let us know what you think in the comments. Smash that like button if you want to see Kayla versus Nunes in 2025, drug test or not.
Like she's going to reign at the top of the division for a long time. I know we've got...
You think she'll beat Nunes?
I do think she'll beat Nunes, yeah. Wow. I do think she'll beat Nunes.
I have a belt. She has a legacy. Let's put it on the table.
She is absolutely jacked, Kayla Harrison. And I just don't think... I think that strong base that she's got...
You're celebrating, you invited Amanda into the octagon and everything. Was that something that you were hoping and like wanting to happen to actually come in there?
No, I mean, it wasn't like a planned thing. I mean, in my head, this is what I want. And I saw her on the Jumbotron and I was like, let's make some, what do the kids call it? You know, aura magic or aura farm. I don't know what the hell they call it. Let's make some promotional magic right here. So I said, come on, let's go, girl.
Yeah, I think it worked out great.
Tom Aspinall just said what no one in MMA dared to say out loud. He thinks Kayla Harrison will beat Amanda Nunes, not just fight her, not just survive her, but beat her dominantly. Is the GOAT era over before the comeback even begins? Or is this the most dangerous super fight in women's MMA history? And with Kayla now holding UFC gold and Nunes officially back in training, things are about to get violent.
When I talk about a mountain, you know, I really think that there's no peak. It's just every step every day I want to wake up and be the best possible version of myself. And I'm grateful to Juliana because she's bringing out another newer, better version of me. And after I whoop her ass, I'm coming for Amanda.
What do you know? What do you say? Kayla, how are you going to beat me like I asked you the last time? Are you going to lay on top of me and cook the clock for 25 minutes? Because that is literally your only chance to victory. That's your only chance to beat me is lay on top of me for 25 minutes.
You've been stopped 3 times. You're 11-5.
It doesn't
You've
matter.
lost more fights
than
I've lost rounds.
The 6 fights that I've taken in order to get and fight the best in the world. I'll take that all day over your 20 fights that it's taken you to get to here right now.
We're gonna find out.
Yeah, we are.
She's got it. It's over. Kayla Harrison is the new bantamweight champion.
Fitting that you're here. We just talked to the bantamweight champion a moment ago, Raquel Pennington. Obviously, you're a factor now in this UFC bantamweight division.
You're damn right I am.
A huge statement. Let's hear the case. Like, you want the title fight next? Do you think you
Yeah,
deserve
of course
it?
I do. Listen, I don't think it's not like I'm 1-0. You know, like I've had a ton of fights. I have 2 Olympic gold medals, which nobody else in the sport can say.
It's true.
And now is my time. I'm the best. I know I'm the best. It doesn't matter when. It doesn't matter where. If I have to wait, I'll wait. I trust the UFC. I trust their vision. But I'm ready. And come hell or come high water, I'm going to be UFC champion.
Kayla Harrison didn't just win a belt. She took it from a former double champion, Juliana Pena, and made it look easy. 2-time Olympic judo gold, 2-time PFL champion, and now UFC bantamweight queen. That's not hype. That's history. At UFC 300, she brutalized Holly Holm. At UFC 316, she submitted Pena. Now she's coming for the one woman left standing above her legacy, Amanda Nunes. This isn't just business. This is personal. Nunes and Kayla were training partners at American Top Team until Kayla started rising. Guess what happened next? Amanda left the gym reportedly because of Kayla. The tension? Real. The competition? Inevitable. And after UFC 316, when Kayla had her hand raised, Amanda walked into that octagon and stared her down.
You know what I mean? Listen to me. This is the greatest fighter of all time. For a long time, I've said, I want what she has. I have a belt. She has a legacy. Let's put it on the table.
Definitely. I'm more than happy to come back.
The GOAT versus the threat to her throne. But here's where it gets wild, Tom. Aspinall, the UFC interim heavyweight champion, just said Kayla's going to beat Amanda Nunes Aspinall. To me, Kayla Harrison just looks like she's going to reign at the top of the division for a long time. I do think she'll beat Nunes. Not only did Aspinall say Kayla looks like a tank, he said he saw her jacked from the nosebleeds, her shoulders, her biceps from a VIP box up in the clouds, and still looked like a beast. This woman isn't just strong for MMA. She's an immovable object. Her top pressure? Devastating Aspinall. Once she's on top, she's like a fucking statue. You're not getting her off you. Let's not get it twisted. Amanda Nunes is the greatest to ever do it. Knocked out Cyborg, dismantled Rousey, dominated Shevchenko twice. But she retired in 2023, and while she was raising her daughter, Kayla was turning into a killer, and now the Lioness is back training twice a day. Eyeing one fight, one name, Kayla Harrison. This isn't just about belts anymore. It's about legacy, about who gets remembered when the dust settles. Some fans say Amanda will humble Kayla, call her overhyped, say she hasn't fought real killers. Others, they say Kayla's pressure, her judo, and her size will smother the GOAT. Tom Aspinall made his pick. Now the question is, who do you believe? Is Kayla Harrison the future? Or is Amanda Nunes about to remind the world why she's the GOAT? Drop your prediction below. This fight is coming and it's going to shake the sport. Harrison versus Nunes, the past versus the future. And when that cage door shuts, only one legend walks out.
I mean, I just congratulate her. You know, this is her night. I think it's very well deserved. She's the GOAT. She deserves all of her roses and all of her flowers, and then we'll see. I don't know. I'm not, that's above my pay grade. I'm just here to look pretty and talk a little shit. I mean, that's like the highest praise he could give me. Pantoja is my inspiration.
Send a location, I'll be ready. And just like that, Kayla Harrison has officially declared WAR on Amanda Nunes. She didn't just win the title at UFC 316. She didn't just dominate Juliana Pena. She went face to face with the GOAT and told her straight up, send the fucking location. I'm ready. Kayla Harrison versus Amanda Nunes is coming. And this is the most personal women's fight the UFC has ever seen.
We're going to bring women's MMA to a whole new level.
You're celebrating, you invited Amanda into the octagon and everything. Was that something that you were hoping and like wanting to happen to actually come in there?
No, I mean, it wasn't like a planned thing. I mean, in my head, this is what I want. And I saw her on the Jumbotron and I was like, let's make some, what do the kids call it? You know, aura magic or aura farm. I don't know what the hell they call it. Let's make some promotional magic right here. So I said, come on, let's go, girl.
Yeah, I think it worked out great.
Thank
you. When I spoke to Ali a couple days ago, he said like the perfect plan would be you guys first fight at 45 and then at 35. Any sense that could happen, or do you think it'll be for that belt in front of you?
I have no idea, but I'm open to, I just want to fight. I definitely want to fight Amanda. She's the greatest of all time. I want to be the greatest of all time. I've wanted that for a long time now. It's not personal. There's no bad blood. I don't care what weight we fight at, you know? Like, I walk around at 100 and... I'm not even going to tell you guys what I walk around at. Never mind.
I guess just lastly for me, when that fight does happen, we don't know when it'll be, but there's so much history. It's been talked about forever. She's been gone for a while at a different gym. You've been improving. Like, what do you think this fight looks like? Do you think you go do her a similar way to Juliana? Will it be a way harder fight?
Listen, I'm going to give Amanda as much time as she needs to prepare. I want her to be the best her. I'm going to be the best me. We're going to go in there and make some absolute magic in the women's division. We're going to break some records and make some history, and we're both going to make a lot of money doing it.